Everybody out? Everybody out, you better get out of here.
Yeah, everybody's out.
You gotta get out of here, the roof could come in.
All right.
Hey, this is Jay, your MotoStringer. I want you to hear all of this natural sound before I begin my narration a little later in this video.
Is that your husband? You better tell him to get out of there. There's nothing he can do. The roof can come in. He's got to get out of there.
Frankie! Get the hose, put it out.
You got to get out of there.
Don't worry, don't worry.
You can't get out. You got to get out. The roof can come in at any time.
Don't worry, I got a back door right here.
There's nothing you can do. You got to get out.
Don't worry about it. Wait till they come. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm all right.
Is everybody else out?
Yeah, everybody's out.
Where'd my cat go, Nathan? No, Tanner's out there. I hear her crying.
Where's your cat?
Oh, my Tanner's up in the groove. Oh, my God, Tanner. Fuck. Oh, my God, Tanner.
Your cat's on the roof? You gotta get out of there, I'm telling you!
Don't worry.
The roof can come, there's nothing you can do!
Don't worry about it.
There's nothing you can do, you gotta get out of here! Dozens of firefighters die every year from roofs caving in. You gotta get out of there!
Come on, where the fuck on it?
The roof's gonna cave in on him, he's gotta get out of there!
Get out of there, Frankie!
Frankie, come out of the house!
Frankie, come on!
Yeah,
Get out of there, Frankie!
Frankie, come out! The fire department is here!
Use the hose in front!
Get outside!
About fucking time to get here.
You're watching a two-camera shoot of this raging house fire in the city of Gardena, California, which is in the southern section of Los Angeles. My colleague Paul Anderegg arrived on scene first and went into the house to try to get the homeowner out, who was trying to fight the fire with a garden hose. This was useless because of the amount of flames that were consuming the attic and the roof area. The homeowner could not see the danger that he was facing. I chose to stay outside and shoot these wide shots to show all of the firefighters arriving and how they prepared to go into this house to fight the fire. Friends of the homeowner desperately pleaded with him to leave the house before the roof caved in, but he said he was not going to leave until the Gardena Fire Department arrived on scene. And finally, when the fire department did arrive on scene, the homeowner let out an expletive about how angry he was and how delayed they were in responding to the house fire. This is him walking and greeting his friends. His female companion was very concerned that her cat might have been on the roof, and we don't know whether that cat jumped to his safety or not. I can only imagine the desperation that this homeowner might have felt knowing that his house, with all its treasures inside, was burning down and the fire department was delayed in responding to the scene of the fire. We don't know why there was a delay, and hopefully one of the Gardena firefighters who watches this video, who remembers this fire, can give us some insight into what happened that night and why it took so long to respond to the fire. We do know that 911 calls were made by dozens of people who spotted the fire as far as many miles away. Here we see that the fire department is using a water cannon to direct the nozzle to the roof area of the home. This should put quite a bit of water on the fire to help knock down the flames in the roof and attic area. This is the type of story that should generate a lot of comments from firefighters around the country. There's a lot going on with this blazing house fire, including the man not willing to get out of the house, risking his life to try to save his house, his possessions, the delay of the fire department arriving on scene, and how they chose to fight this fire when they did arrive. So if you're a firefighter, please comment. Tell us anything you want about what you observed in this video, from the man himself desperately trying to save his house to the way that the fire department fought the fire, and the people, the supporting friends. There's just so much going on in this video. It really affected me, and I know that it affected Paul as well, and the people back at the television stations whose task it was to tell this story in a 1 or 2 minute newscast had a lot of video to use to tell the story. A lot of elements in this story. It's just pretty incredible when photojournalists like Paul and I get a chance to shoot these types of stories and tell the world who's watching the newscast what happened here, how it happened, why it happened, etc. So anyway, if you're not a firefighter and you're just a viewer, please, by all means, leave comments. There's just so much going on. So anyway, I look forward to reading them, and I will respond to each and every comment. Thank you. One of the interesting aspects of this fire for me personally is knowing that the city of Gardena is surrounded by Los Angeles County Fire Department stations. Any number of them could have come to this scene to assist in fighting this fire, but for whatever reasons, only units from the Gardena Fire Department responded to the scene. In just a second, you'll see me cross Paul's shot. I'm in the black t-shirt holding the camera. Sometimes we inadvertently cross each other's shots when we're working these two camera stories. Not intentional, but I know Paul forgives me. Your continued support of the MotoStringer channel is greatly appreciated. I hope that each of you has learned something in watching this story, or perhaps for its entertainment value, if there is such a thing. Either way, I enjoyed presenting the story for you and look forward to presenting more stories. And please, leave comments. Love comments. Thank you for watching.